The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2Kick. We are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Siakam is out there with Dunn. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Clock at 6. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder with possession. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Siakam kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Siakam's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Thunder. Back to McDaniel. Misses the three. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. No good on the free throw. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Morant passes to Bane. Overdone. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
What confidence from Bane. Money from mid-range.
Siakam outside. Wiggins kicks to Dunn. Off target from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Kamare. Drills it from outside.
Good find from Bane, proving that he's a total team player.
Now, here's Dunn. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
The first one falls. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Dunn. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Wiggins. Off target with his 3. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Pass to Kamare. Siakam against Morant. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Siakam outside. Good on the 13-footer. Siakam's got 6.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Good to see yourself over the screen, and you know what to do. Show us the way.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Siakam. Pass to Dunn. Drummond with a screen on McDaniels. Dunn misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bane finds Morant. McDaniels with the ball. Here's Kamara. And another miss by Memphis.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Siakam outside. Drummond sets the screen for Siakam. Fires from 14. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Memphis leading. Morant with it. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And rejection by McDaniel. Lets it go from deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. 5 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Morant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Down low, it's stolen by Hartenstein. Morant surveying the D. The 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Pascal Siakam.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Drummond finds Dunn. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Pass to Kamare. Here's McDaniels. Got 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Pascal Siakam has really worked on his game over the years. Barely scored as a rookie and worked himself into an all-NBA selection.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Memphis. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Azubuike's checked in. Siakam hits them both. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
That one goes in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Pass to Bitadze.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Memphis. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Collins checked in for Siakam. Williams comes in for Dunn. Jackson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Prince with a screen on Collins. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Bane. Both free throws good from Bridges. Oklahoma City trailing. Now DiVincenzo. His last outing, he had 24 points. Collins passes to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. For 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
DiVincenzo against Conley. Pass to Bitadze. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Jackson. Now Collins. Defended by Bridges. Oklahoma City moving it around. Collins, a screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Joe passes to Conley. Bridges outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bridges has got 5.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Here's Collins. The rebound by Batadze. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Hornets in Charlotte. Prince kicks to Conley. Pass to Joe. Bridges against Azubuike. Here's Batadze. For the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Williams passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Williams. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 2. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Michael Conley is 3rd.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Inside, DiVincenzo passes to Azubuike.
Let's take a look at numbers for Mike Conley. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
They set the screen. Here's Conley. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. In the corner, it's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with the block.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Here's DiVincenzo. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Prince. Good, nice job down low. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Well, the defender didn't move him off one bit, and Taurean Prince collects 2 more.
Collins looking around. Outside Jackson. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Williams for 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now Bridges. Joe with it. Outside Conley. Back to Joe. Bridges inside the three-point line. Outside Jackson. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
"12 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bridges. Outside Conley. Nailed from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Payne for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Siakam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Wiggins against Morant. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Memphis moving it around. Here's Hartenstein. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Down against Morant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Back to Morant. Payne for 3. Siakam pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Wiggins dishes to Drummond. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Morant passes to Hartenstein. Here's McDaniels, covered by Wiggins. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins in the post. Guarded by Morant. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Wiggins outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Payne with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Dunn passes to Drummond. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside, Payne. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Thunder in fourth.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
And Drummond kicks to Dunn. Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Down against Morant. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one drops.
Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player, and he can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Outside, Payne. This one for 3. And it's Morant missing. Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Pass to Siakam. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
Payne finds Hartenstein. Here's Kamare. Payne for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And Memphis making a change here. Bridges checks in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's perfect from the line this time. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Now on the court, here's your host, get down on Redmond Hill. We're all the get free t-shirts. Show us what you got.
Chance to check out numbers for Pascal Siakam. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Morant with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Jackson with the bounce pass. And it's Wiggins missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Morant against Dunn. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Poked away. Stolen by McDaniels. Jackson against Morant. And they double up Morant. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Wiggins. Back to DiVincenzo. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Hartenstein. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Bane. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
To end the run, and he gets the bucket. Azubuike's got his first 2 points of the night. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Now here's Morant. He's got 21. Kicks it out to Prince. Drains the three-pointer. Prince has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jackson with it. Nothing on the board. Collins, a screen on Prince. For 3, Williams. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Williams from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Mike Conley's checked in for Taurean Prince.
Number 10, Mike Conley.
Here's Morant. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Collins kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Down low, Azubuike, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. He doesn't get the second one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-5 run here. Inside. Bridges kicks to Baines. And he's good on the 3-ball. Baines got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
On the wing, Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Azubuike. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Conley, the pass to Bridges. Now Joe. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Collins with it. Williams scanning the floor. And here's Azubuike. Back to Williams. And Bane pulls it down. Here's Vitadze. He's covered by Azubuike. Conley dishes to Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
At the line for one, Miles Bridges.
And Bridges no good on that one. Thunder trailing by 11. DiVincenzo with it. Conley picks him up. And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
The Grizzlies shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Williams against Bane. Pass to Conley. There's the screen. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second bucket of the night. And we've reached halftime in this one. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these well.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for Memphis, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
We've talked about how Morant has that it factor, aggressive, confident, has the skill set to back it up. We saw all of that in the first half.
He's a bona fide superstar, Shaq. Bona fide now. People compare him to Allen Iverson with athleticism. But Morant has good length, and on top of all, he's got all the other things.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 11-point game. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Kamare in at the 4th. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Knocks it loose. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Hartenstein passes to McDaniels. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Dunn sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Grizzlies with the rebound. Baines got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They double him with Wiggins. Here's Kamare. Back to Bane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And Bane drops them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Bane. And it's Wiggins missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Kamare. Bane for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Siakam outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the paint. Here's Kamare. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now Hartenstein. Pass to McDaniels. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, man. It's game time. Get ready to go. Let everyone happy.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Siakam. 12 points for him. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On defense, the Grizzlies double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Siakam.
Drilling that one with confidence. That's Pascal Siakam.
Morant passes to Hartenstein. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Siakam outside. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Bane. Six on the shot clock. Here's Kamara, covered by Siakam. Thunder trailing by 11. Done outside. Bane against Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a terrific season. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his #2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Pass to Siakam. Now here's Drummond. He's defended by Hartenstein. The 15-footer, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
We've seen Wiggins and that jump shot really evolve over the years. He doesn't waste chances. He's efficient from there.
Pass to Kamara. Bane with it, covered by Siakam. Morant outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 26 points.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Back to Dunn. There's the three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Bridges is checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Morant. Then for the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Dunn. Jackson comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, along with his other skills, Siakam can pass the ball.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bane. Floats one, and it's sent back by Drummond. Siakam against Bridges. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Conley, the pass to Bane. McDaniels dishes to Bridges. Clock at 4. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Williams can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Drummond with a screen on Conley. DiVincenzo kicks to Drummond. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Bane. And then for Oklahoma City, Azubuike's checked in, and it's John Collins in for Pascal Siakam. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 9 points. DiVincenzo passes to Collins. Bridges with the board. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Collins. Jackson in the corner. Collins setting the pick for DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo against Conley. Here's Bitadze. Conley kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Then Bridges jams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
To stop the run. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads get down to 11 on the bucket from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Conley, the pass to Bridges. Rebound by Azubuike.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Williams against Bridges. Williams kicks to Jackson. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Conley scanning the floor. Bridges passes to Bitadze. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Azubuike's got his fourth rebound in this one. Williams kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Williams. Jacks up a three. But Grizzlies pull it in. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of two straight at home. McDaniels dishes to Conley. McDaniels against DiVincenzo. Here's Bridges. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Collins.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
He's made two of his three attempted tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kamar is checked in. And it's Bane in for Isaiah Joe. And then for Oklahoma City, Dunn comes in for Jackson. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from Bridges. 1:16 left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. Offensive rebound. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's Bane. Shoots. No good on the shot.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Conley against Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Siakam is checked in for Oklahoma City. Memphis leading by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane finds Morant. And they double up Morant. Here's Kamari. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Kamari's got 5 now.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
And the shot goes down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wiggins. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Dunn. And it's Siakam in at the fourth shot.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Drummond passes to Dunn. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. With 1 on the clock, and Drummond throws it down.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Siakam finds Drummond. The shot comes out. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Drummond. And a wide open look for Payne. A three-pointer is right on target.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. And Memphis with another turnover here. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Siakam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Drummond passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries yet again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Andre Drummond, shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Pass to Drummond. Wiggins outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, if Wiggins hits these 3-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Morant with the drop. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
1 shot.
Morant. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Dunn outside. Back to Siakam. Dunn outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Morant. No good that time. Dunn with some nice D. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook.
You forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing that can throw that weight around.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Hartenstein. Bane kicks to Morant. And stolen by Siakam. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wiggins against McDaniel. And it's Wiggins missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. McDaniels dishes to Morant. And they double up Morant. McDaniels against Wiggins. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
At the line for Memphis, Jaden McDaniels taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant right side. And they double up Morant. Payton for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Dunn passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins right side. McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
McDaniels against Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Bane. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
For 3, Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists here tonight. Outside, Bane. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Drummond. Dunn outside. Misses the 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Drummond. From deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Drummond. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Good on both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game to the wing right side. Dunn kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dunn wide open. He fires. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Drummond sets the screen for Wiggins. Siakam outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Goes up again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Dunn kicks to Siakam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
Back around for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And that one's good, Morant.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Bane. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis leading by 9. Pass to McDaniels. That misses off the backboard.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Drummond. Now Siakam. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
1 shot.
Ready throw good. Wiggins. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Morant finds Hartenstein. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. There's McDaniels. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Morant against Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Memphis on defense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Drummond. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. A floater, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond right there just staying active on the defensive end, collects another block.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
On defense, the Thunder. They trail by 6. Here's Kamara.
Well, it's such a gift for Siakam to have that kind of length. It really feels like he's all over you at all times.
6 to shoot. Payne for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
Hartenstein with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His personal foul. 15 at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Out to the right wing. They double him with Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 5-point game. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Done. No good with the triple. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last greetings from 2K. Two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Now Denver's starting five. We've got Ball. Barnes is out there with Green. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Leonard in at the two-guard spot. And it's good. 2 points.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Outside Kuminga. Brooks, the pass to Kuminga. Gets the three to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Lively. Outside, Green. Takes a three. Kuminga pulls it in. Curry with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Kuminga. And here's Brooks. Williamson up top. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And there the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's ball. Leonard outside. Screen by Lively. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Barnes. From the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Curry against Ball. Curry's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Leonard. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. Outside Kuminga. Back to Brooks. To the inside. Leonard against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Counted.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
Now here's Williamson. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. It's going to be Barnes shooting. It's on Stephen Curry. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Pass to Brooks. Up top, Allen. Back to Brooks. Williamson with it. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. He shoots. That's good from Curry on the assist by Brooks.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Leonard on the wing. Green over Kuminga. And it's Green missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Lively passes to Green. Now here's Barnes. Green, a screen. And again, it's Denver missing. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Curry lets the 3 fly. That won't go either for Curry.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Outside Barnes. Leonard outside. Fires the three. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Ball passes to Leonard. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And it's Brooks missing. Denver in the lead. To the paint. Green, the pass to Barnes. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Allen. Chicago with the ball. Williamson finds Allen. Back to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, you could see Zion's internal clock go off there.
Ball passes to Lively. Now Leonard. Ball outside. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Yeah. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Show us the moves. Look at those moves.
The Bulls making a switch here. LeVert's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. On defense, the Nuggets. 3-point lead. Brooks against Barnes. Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Allen a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. LeVert passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, tough 2 from Allen. Showing his grit.
On the wing, Vassell. Ball passes to Green. Allen against Lively. Outside, Green. No good with the triple.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
LeVert outside. Driving inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Green. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Hayes comes in for Kuminga. Hauser, he's checked in for Brooks. And Barrett subbed in for Curry. Free throw good. Green will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Achua's checked in for Denver. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Lopez. Barrett with it. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Denver. Done with it. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Pass to Barrett. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Stewart. Back to Vassell. Stewart, a screen on Barrett. The 3. And that's good. Vassell for 3.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Barrett passes to Lopez. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Hauser. Connects from downtown.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Dunn. No points so far. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Outside Barrett. Pass to LeVert. Back to Barrett. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
Barrett against Vassell. Over Barrett. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Vassell's got his second basket of the night. Chicago leading. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Barrett against Vassell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
And that one misses.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
We got this.
Good on the second one. Nuggets trail by 3. A minute 6 left in the first. Here's Vassell. The offensive rebound. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Third is for Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Chicago's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Outside Barrett. There's a screen. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Stewart. Now Vassell. Outside Achua. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 3, Barrett. Achua with the rebound. Now Dunn. Yet to see a basket. Stewart outside. Pass to Vassell. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Jarrett Allen out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay at lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Ball finds Green. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Chicago making some changes. Brooks comes in for Hauser, and Zion Williamson subbed in for Barrett. And a switch here also for Denver. Lively, he's checked in for Achua.
A member of the NBA 75 team. Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Now here's Kuminga. Left side Curry. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Puts it up. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Brooks. Williamson's got his second basket on the night. Ball against Williamson. Ball passes to Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Brooks outside. Back to Williamson. Down low. Ball with a steal. Brooks against Leonard. Up and over Brooks. Leonard can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williamson passes to Curry. Brooks with it. Lively grabs a miss. Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Green. Oh, rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
Curry passes to Williamson. Outside Curry. Over Barnes. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Green against Curry. Outside, Green shoots over Curry, and it falls all over the rim and in. Green's got 5.
And Green's teammates encourage him to take the mid-range J because it keeps the defense on their toes.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Allen, the pass to Williamson. And here's Curry. Pass to Allen. Oh, he tries a 3. Barnes with the rebound. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Lively. Still without a bucket. Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Allen with a screen on Barnes. Here's Brooks, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Dillon Brooks.
First free throw is good.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And Brooks drops them both. Denver has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Leonard. Outside for Green. Outside Barnes. Now here's Lively. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Kuminga. Williamson looking around. Connects on the 17-footer. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there, instead of forcing the issue, Zion takes what the defense gives him.
Ball finds Leonard. There's a screen. Rejected by Allen. And they'll get another chance. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Barnes. Curry gets the bucket.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Out to Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And the bucket is good.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
Williamson passes to Curry. Deflected. They get it back. Allen with a screen on Leonard. Back to Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuminga against Leonard. Pass to Ball. Outside, Green. 4-3. Offensive board. Lively with the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Outside Curry.
12 attempts.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. A different look for Denver. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Nuggets, 4th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Vassell, left side. Pass to Dunn. Vassell with it. Achua passes to Stewart. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and he buries his first look. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Barrett. Give him 8 points now. Back to Hayes. Barrett against Vassell. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 10 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Dunn, the pass to Vassell. Here's Stewart. Pass to Vassell. From 10 feet away. The kick out to Ingles. And again, Denver with a 3.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
R.J. Barrett.
And the second free throw is good. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Vassell passes to Achua. Achua with a screen. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Dunn outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Hauser. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Vassell. Achua with a screen on Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Vassell passes to Stewart. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 11. Puts up a 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-5 run. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
Dunn, the pass to Stewart. Back to Dunn. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ingles passes to Achua. Lopez against Vassell. Banked it in off the glass. Vassell's got 9.
Scoring against good defense. That's something that separates a player like Vassell from the pack.
Barrett passes to Lopez. Here's Hauser. Pass Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Now Vassell fires the three. Nope, 4 for 7 now. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lopez with it. And here's LeVert for three. The rebound by Stewart. Denver in the lead. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. And here's Vassell. 9 points in the game. Dunn outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Oklahoma City Thunder will go up against the Suns out in Phoenix. Tip-off is 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Curry. On the court for the Nuggets. We've got Barnes. Kawhi Leonard out there with ball. Then it's Green, and it's Lively in at the center position. Allen with a screen on ball. For the lead. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Leonard against Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Brooks. And so Curry will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a one-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Yeah, nice quick catch and shoot there from Jared Allen.
The Nuggets shooting 41% in this game. Curry against Barnes. Lively with it. Up top ball. He's watched by Kuminga. The three from Barnes. Here's Lively. Shoots over Allen. Lively passes to Leonard. Oh, going to take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Allen with a screen on ball. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Lively. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, nice work from Ball. Able to absorb the hit and still capitalize. Just impressive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Ball. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Ball surveys the floor. Leonard with a screen on Williamson. Pass to Leonard. Up and over Brooks. Leonard can't get it to go.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
On the wing, Curry, hounded by Ball. Curry's shot is off. The Nuggets trail. Leonard finds Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
And so Ball nails both of them. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Kuminga, out to the right wing. The 3 from Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Ball passes to Leonard. Pass to Green. Good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Green's got 10.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pause and check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Denver, 3rd.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. rebound by Allen.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Brooks against Leonard. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Williamson with it. Three-pointer, Brooks. And they recover it. Curry looking it over. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his third assist of the night. Williamson against Ball. To the middle. Out to Leonard. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Barnes with a screen on Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. The three from Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Leonard outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. To the inside. On the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
For Chicago, Brook Lopez is checked in for Allen, and it's Hauser in for Brooks. Stewart, he's checked in for Denver. Dunn comes in for Leonard. Williamson hits them both. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Curry against Ball. And stolen by Stewart. Done with it. Now guarded by Curry. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Fighting for his shot. Barnes is well rewarded for his effort.
Hayes is checked in for Chicago. Karis LeVert comes in for Zion Williamson. Ingles, he's checked in for Denver. Vassell comes in for Ball.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
LeVert finds Curry. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Barnes, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Inside, here's Hayes. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hayes has got his first points of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Vassell. Second chance shot. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Achua's checked in for Denver. Here's Vassell. And the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 12 points in the game.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Here's LeVert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
At the line for Chicago, Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And he's good on the second. Nuggets trail by 3. Now Vassell, 12 points for him. Stewart, a screen on Barrett to the paint. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Here's Hauser. Pass to LeVert. It's Barrett on the wing. 5 on the clock. Barnes comes with a double team. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Ingles. Good on the second one. Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Stewart, a screen on LeVert. Here's Ball. Tipped. And here's LeVert. Pass to Barrett. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Just showing off his skills, Barrett hits the tough floater.
Vassell left side. Achua with a screen on Barrett. Here's Vassell. And the layup is good off the glass. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Denver making a change here. Green is checked in. Chicago has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the 3rd quarter. LeVert passes to Barrett. Lopez, a screen on Vassell.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, R.J. Barrett.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Vassell with it. 14 points for him. Outside Barnes. He takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Barnes' guys encourage him to attack the basket because they know he will draw these whistles.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Hayes. Outside Barrett. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and one chance.
Lively, he's checked in for Denver. Denver has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside, Green. Pass to Lively. There's the 3. That shot is off. Well, Chicago's shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Hauser passes to LeVert. This one for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Lively's got 9 rebounds now. Green up top. 10 points for him. Vassell outside. Barnes with a screen on Barrett. 4 on the clock. Vassell can't get it to go.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's LeVert. From about 16, Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Vassell. Over Barrett. Chicago grabs the miss.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Hauser. Back to Hayes. Pass to Hauser. Launches a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 11. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Brooks, he's checked in for Chicago. Stephen Curry comes in for LeVert. Now here's Curry. Give him 23. Rebounded by Green.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Down low. Here's Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Denver leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Zion Williamson out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Leonard. From deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Hammers the lob through. Great game for him. Double-double now.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. Leonard against Brooks. Elbow shot on the way. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Curry draws the double. Allen inside, covered by Lively. Williamson outside. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by Denver. Lively's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Curry against Ball. Here's Vassell. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Pass to Vassell. Fires the three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
On the wing, Curry, pounded by Ball. Right at the free throw line. Curry's shot is off. Denver leading by 5. Vassell outside. Leonard passes to Lively. Ball with it. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Green from the arc. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Curry. Allen with a screen on Ball. Now Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
At the line for the Bulls.
He misses the free throw. Scotty Barnes checked in for Denver. He hits the second from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
The Nuggets lead by 4. Leonard looking over the floor. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Allen. And here's Kuminga. And there's a 3-second violation. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. You have the camera on you.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Lively finds Ball. And again, it's Denver missing. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Curry. They double-team Curry. Allen, right side. Brooks, outside. Williamson, outside. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Curry's got 16 in the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Barnes. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Leonard. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Allen, the pass to Brooks. And it's good with time the shot clock.
And give Brooks credit. I mean, the defense put up a stiff challenge, and in the end, he gets the better of the matchup with great offense.
And here's Green from the arc. Excellent D there from Kuminga. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The drive by Brooks. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Brooks missing.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Leonard against Curry. Fade away. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Outside Curry. Back to Kuminga. Curry against Ball. Allen with a screen on Ball. Curry passes to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. Denver leading by 4. To the middle. And Lively with a basket. On the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Allen pass to Brooks. Allen with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Williamson. The 3 from Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 31 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Ball passes to Leonard. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Brooks. Allen with a screen on Leonard. 3-pointer Brooks. Kicks it out to Williamson to tie it up. A 3! Williamson!
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
Barnes passes to Lively. Back to Barnes. Green against Kuminga. Barnes. And that comes off the assist by Green. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half. Williamson passes to Kuminga. Back to Williamson. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Leonard. Green for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Williamson outside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Lively. Back to Leonard. The putback. Rebound by the Bulls. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kuminga with it. On the wing, Curry. To take the lead. Here's Allen. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Derek Lively.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Derek Allen. 1 shot.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. The Nuggets have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Leonard strong with the shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Williamson. Brooks with it. He's picked up. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Green with a screen on Brooks. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes a 3. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Allen. Williamson against Ball. The kick out. Curry shoots over Lively. Curry, no good. The Nuggets trail. Green, the pass to Ball. Kuminga against Barnes. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Barnes against Kuminga. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Williamson passes to Kuminga. There's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Curry draws the double. Pass to Allen. He shoots a 3. Nails it from 3. Allen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And for Allen, it's about getting to his spots. When he's doing this, he's capable of catching fire.
Lively with a screen on Brooks. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And Curry is always a threat to shoot, which is why defenses sometimes get too aggressive guarding him.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
With the step back. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
First one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Here's Allen. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Ball. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Ball against Curry. Clock at 6. Curry draws the double. Pulls up on the wing. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
There's Ball with a three. And he drills the triple. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They could actually go for a three and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
Williamson for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kawhi, you seem to pick it up offensively.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Dan.